evening, everybody. My name is Coach Kevin Wynn. On behalf of the players, coaches, and all the baseball boosters, we'd like to thank you all for coming out to the 2012 Queen of Hearts Women's Beauty Pageant. I think it was about August we kind of sat down with the boosters and were thinking of some fundraising ideas for this year, and one of the ones that was mentioned was this beauty pageant, and I'd never heard of a women's beauty pageant, so I'm like, you know, there is no way anybody's going to do this. I thought maybe 4 or 5 people, and kind of got the list the other day, and I see there's about 22 names on there, so you definitely have a good show in store for you tonight. You know, definitely takes a brave person to get out here and do this. They asked me, and I neglected, and so I'm doing this and tallying up the scores. But so definitely show them your support because they deserve it for sure. And also, I just want to thank everybody for coming out and showing. You know, it's a great cause. You know, it's a fun time here tonight. But also, you being here shows your support of Butler County High School, Butler County athletics, and most importantly, the baseball team. So we can't thank you enough. And just thank you for coming. I'd like to introduce our MCs tonight, Mr. John Emery and Mr. Josh Scott. And we'll get it started here. Thank you very much.
Hey, Coach, there was a question before we get started. Are some of the proceeds going to establish a counseling fund so that the people who've been here tonight who actually may need to talk to somebody, is that going to happen?
We might have to do that.
Yeah, okay. We had some questions, so.
There are some images tonight that may be graphic for young viewers, so we would like to go ahead and caution you at this time. But we would like to welcome you and thank you for attending tonight's Queen of Hearts Womanless Beauty Pageant. Those are probably 3 words that should never go together, Womanless Beauty Pageant, but yet here we are. So let's get going. Let's get started with tonight's pageant. Each contestant will be judged on appearance, confidence. There is no confidence here. Entertainment value and talent. Each category is worth 25 points. Talents will be performed in groups. That even sounds funny thinking about it. And are predetermined. The participants will be unaware of what their talent task is until they are already on stage. The judges for tonight will be Scott Howard, Superintendent of Butler County Schools. Brave man. Keith Butler, Butler County baseball alumni, current St. Louis Cardinals rising star. Good to have a baseball guy here. I think the Cardinals are getting ready to play, or may already be playing, I tell you. Mark Embry, Assistant Vice President of Morgantown Bank and Trust. A special thank you to our judges for helping us out tonight. After round 1, we will have a 15-minute intermission while the judges are tabulating the scores. During intermission, we encourage you to visit the viewer's choice table and put your money in the jar of your favorite contestant. Jars will be totaled, and the one with the most money will be given the One Hot Mama Award. So be sure to put all your pocket change in the jar. That's where they'll probably get some of the counseling money. And visit the concession stand while you're at it for fresh baked goods and other concessions, if you're able to eat at that point. After intermission, the top 10 will be announced for a final viewing by the judges, the top 3 contestants, and, you can say it this time, Josh,
One hot mama
will be named shortly thereafter. So, Josh, any final thoughts before we get started with this madness?
Just, if you haven't prayed lately, this would be an appropriate moment.
Now, I did ask Josh before we got started here that, of course, he is a pastor at Morgantown Community Church, and I told him to keep a tally sheet over here, just how many sermons he thinks he can actually get out of tonight. So we will have that total for you at the end of the ceremonies as well. So, I think we're ready for contestant number 1, Richard Dino. Her hobbies include doing her nails, doing her hair, doing her makeup, and don't forget doing her nails. Her favorite food is bonbons. Favorite color is passion pink because it fits that personality. Her perfect man would embody all of the attributes of Mr. Dig Dye. Her favorite quote, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so wouldn't you like to be holding me? And if she had one wish, it would really be to win this pageant, but she figured she'd better just say, world peace. Contestant number 1, Miss Richardina. Did we have our first wardrobe malfunction? That was a little bit better than the one a few years ago. All right. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, actually. But now it's time for contestant number 2, Miss Amanda Huggingkiss. Amanda's hobbies include watching The Bachelor, Duck Dynasty, and here comes Honey Boo Boo while grooming her man stash. Her favorite color is red because she knows it's the color that gets every man's blood boiling. Her favorite food is anything from the Farm Boy, and she lives by the quote, I may be small, but I got it all. Her one wish would be for David Fields to let him use his gavel just one time. Her perfect man would be to own her own business, preferably a car lot. He would give her a house on the hill, a classic car in the driveway, a front row seat at all council meetings. Good looks and physical fitness are not required. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2, Miss Amanda Huggingkiss. Feel free to laugh out loud. Don't try to hold it. I heard somebody that was trying to hold that laugh in. Don't. You'll hurt yourself. Let it go. Contestant number 3 is J-Lo Shocker. Her hobbies include belly dancing, noodling on the Green River, noodling, I don't know about that, and hunting for the perfect man. Her favorite food is anything she doesn't have to cook. Her favorite color is black because it's elegant, classy, and at times sassy. Those are nice ladies. Her favorite quote is, baseball players are smarter than football players. How often do you see a baseball team penalized for too many men on the field? Her perfect man is someone caring, humble, sensitive to a woman's needs, and is able to say, I'm wrong and you're right. And if she had one wish, it would be to dance with Max on Dancing with the Stars. Contestant number 3, Miss J-Lo Shocker.
All right, well now it's time for our first group to perform their talent for the night. Now, you may see these very attractive, dignified, classy ladies come out here, and you may think they're just a pretty face. But they're not. They actually have quite a bit of talent. So can we please have contestants 1, 2, and 3 back on the stage to perform their talent? Don't be shy, girls. Come on out. Come on out. And I don't. Oh, no, that's not. Oh. I'll never wash that cheek again. Now, it's important to remember that these contestants have no idea what they're about to do, because if they did, Miss J-Lo would not have worn heels. We're going to see how quick and how on the spur of the moment they can look good and stand up to the competition. So ladies, tonight, your group will be performing a ballet for us. So let's see your best spins, twirls, leaps, and pirouettes. Let's see that. I'm not actually sure that teamwork is allowed, but we'll defer to the judges. I think we're going to have Swan Lake come to Morgantown, and you can be in it. Let's give these wonderful ladies a round of applause.
All right, we forgot to announce absolutely no videos or cameras. No, I'm just kidding. Take all you want, put it everywhere, post it Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It might actually hurt industrial recruitment for our community, but we'll have to deal with that. All right. Are you ready after your first kiss?
It was very unexpected.
I'm just glad I didn't get left out.
I hope my wife knows that I did not. I was not soliciting that.
I thought I could away with it though, since I sat over here and put him over there. But all right, contestant number 5. There are 4 actually could not be here, so we're giving to 5. Don't be trying to tell me my job. Contestant number 5, Miss Isabella Novella. Her hobbies include motorcycles and black leather. Her favorite color is black because that's how she likes her men. Her favorite quote is, live to ride, ride to live. She thinks a real woman is one who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to go for it. A perfect man is one that has a big black Harley Davidson for her to ride. And if she had one wish, it would be to find a man that loves her for just being her. Contestant number 5 is Isabella Novella. That could be tough, that last wish. To find a man that loves her just for being her.
Can't do the impossible.
All right, contestant number 6 is Helen G. Helen says her favorite color is green because it is the color of money. Her favorite food is fried chicken. Her hobbies include pig wrestling and nude sunbathing, but hopefully not at the same time. She loves the quote, give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. Her perfect man would have dark hair, blue eyes, big ears, and wear a uniform. And if she had one wish, it would be for world peace. Contestant number 6 is Miss Helen G. Now, I went back before this started and I said, all right, ladies, would you like for me to go ahead at the beginning and announce your real identity? And they said, no. So I will honor that request, but if everybody will look right here in their programs. So I didn't announce it, but you can find it. Now, contestant number 7, Cowgirl Kitty. Kitty's favorite color is blue because she thinks it makes her eyes sparkle. Her hobbies include riding horses and games involving handcuffs. Her favorite quote is pretty in pink, wicked in spurs. Kitty thinks a real woman can ride and chew with the best of them. And her perfect man would be a rich old cowboy with 2 boots almost in the grave. And if she had one wish, it would be that she would have to say no to dressing up for the pageant. Contestant number 7, Miss Cowgirl Kitty.
I think if we could say one word that would describe Miss Kitty, it would be class. Definitely. Now, it's time for contestants 5, 6, and 7 to come back out, and they're going to perform their talent for us. So, ladies, use that term very loosely. Come on out. All right. Let's hear it for them one more time. Let's hear it for them. All right, ladies. That is, if you're taking score, that's the wardrobe malfunction number 2. We've lost a spur. So, ladies, now you have no idea what you're about to be doing. But tonight, we're going to ask you to perform your best disco moves for us. So, your hustles, your spins, your John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever. Let's see what you got. two things right now. You can clap for these ladies, or you can clap for the fact that they're now officially off the stage. Either one is fine. Thank you, ladies.
It gives me a whole new perspective on the jail experience. All right. We persevere. We go forward. We press on. Contestant number 8 is Miss Sally Bounce. Sally's hobbies include boating, bouncy houses, and playing sports, and watching Keith Butler play baseball. Her favorite food is pizza. Her favorite color is green because it's the color of Jason Jones's eyes. Her favorite quote is, "It's not where you start, it's where you finish." She is looking for a big, strong, muscular man that is also very handsome. And if she had one wish, it would be to have 3 more wishes. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 8, Miss Sally Bounce. Pause a little bit for contestant number 9. Catch my breath just a little bit. You need to take a drink, Josh, before this one. You need to take a drink before this one. You need to brace yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9 is Miss Roxy Nightingale. Roxy enjoys Indian cuisine because it is exotic and spicy, just like her. Her favorite color is red. It matches her one good eye. Her hobbies include knitting, base jumping, gene splicing, and Texas Hold'em. Her favorite quote is, "I'm so clever that sometimes I don't understand a single word I'm saying." Roxy says that the perfect man is like Bigfoot and the Tooth Fairy. She's heard of them, but never really seen one. And if she had one wish, it would be that all women could be almost as beautiful, smart, fashion conscious, politically correct, and above all, as humble as she is. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 9, Miss Roxy Nightingale.
The bar has been set, ladies.
That's really not making me feel any better about the jail, is it? All right, contestant number 10 is Sharon Wood. Sharon's hobbies include dating, dancing, going to the lake, and motorboating. Her favorite food is rump roast. Her favorite color is pink because it's the color of fashion. She says a real woman is confident, cool, collected, not afraid to try new things, and plays well with others just like her. Her perfect man would have blonde hair, blue eyes, would be about 6'3", and also be a barber in Morgantown, Kentucky. Sharon's one wish would be for world peace. I don't know if this pageant's actually helping the cause of world peace.
I don't think it is.
All right. Contestant number 11 is Miss Andrina. Andrina loves tanning, getting her hair done, manicures, and pedicures. Her favorite food is chocolate. She wishes she could just have world peace. She thinks a real woman is someone who has courage, grace, and above all, a lot of shoes. She is looking for a man about 6'3", about 190 pounds, not a barber, but someone who is interested in coaching football and basketball. Andrina's favorite quote is, "Men are like remotes, simple, easy to use, and usually lying around the TV." Contestant number 11 is Miss Andrina.
You know, you can tell Miss Andrina has been on the pageant circuit for years. She just has the look. So if we could have our last three contestants, 8, 9, 10, and 11, sorry, last four, 8, 9, 10, and 11, come back out for the talent portion of the evening. Come on, ladies. Give them another hand, yes. My 2-year-old is going to have all sorts of questions when we leave here. Thank you for that. Ladies, tonight we've had ballet, we've had disco. Tonight, and especially contestant number 10, this should really fit you well. We're going to do hip hop. So sort of mix a lot. Young Jeezy, you know, break it down and let us see your best booty shaking hip hop moves.
Now that's a booty.
I think if there was any doubt, Baby definitely got back right there. So let's give these ladies a hand.
See, Josh, here's how these things can mess you up. I'm sitting here watching, I'm like saying, not a bad looking lady, then I'm like, see? All right, now we're ready for contestant number 12, who is Miss Anita Crown. Anita's favorite color is pink because that is the color of all divas. Her hobbies include getting manicures, pedicures, being in beauty pageants, and spending the day in the hair salon. Her favorite quote is by Elizabeth Taylor, which is, "Big girls need big diamonds." Anita's perfect man is one who can make you feel special and accepts you just the way you are, hairy legs and all. And her one wish would be to conquer the world using only her big brown eyes and, of course, world peace. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 12, Miss Anita Crown. And now, contestant number 13 is Miss Steamy Nights. Steamy's hobbies include getting dressed up all pretty, taking long walks on the beach, and bass fishing. Her favorite food is oysters. Favorite color is purple because it reminds her of Prince. Her favorite quote is, "Life is hard. It's even harder if you're stupid." I like that. She says real women love to cook, clean, and mow the yard. And her dream man would be 6'2", sandy blonde, sandy blonde hair, modestly overweight, who loves football, hunting, fishing, and did he mention football? Contestant number 13, Miss Steamy Night. All right. Josh must have seen something. He just said, "Oh Lord." That's our first prayer for the night. Contestant number 14 is Miss Daphne Delicious, a.k.a. Dee Dee. Her hobbies include working out in the gym and going to the tanning bed. Favorite food is anything with Cool Whip. Miss Delicious would describe her perfect man as someone who would buy her whatever she wants just because she's so darn hot. Her favorite color is pink because it makes her feel sexy. Her favorite quote is, "Pink isn't just a color, it's an attitude." If she had one wish, it would be to win this contest and go on to a modeling career. Contestant number 14, Miss Daphne Delicious.
And now we're all in for a treat because we get to see these fine ladies one more time. Ladies, come on back out. Let's hear it for them as they come back out. All right. So, ladies, everybody okay? All right. You don't know what you're going to be doing tonight, but would you mind for your talent to show us your best breakdance moves? So, think about here. Things that would be included would be like the robot, the worm, the shopping cart, sprinkler. Yeah, the worm. We would especially like to see that out of you. So, let's see you break it down, ladies. Let's hear it for these ladies. You know, it's not easy to break dance and still keep your dignity in class, but I think they definitely have done it. So, well done. Yeah, we did have, if you're keeping score, wardrobe malfunction number 3. We lost some sunglasses, so.
All right, I asked him to turn it up just a little bit because my voice is kind of silencing. Now, before we get started for this next one, I would like to say that I do coach softball, and I'm probably going to be interviewing for an assistant softball coach to help. So I'm going to make that announcement before this next contestant. All right, contestant number 15, Miss Jacqueline Sneaky Cleats Clark. Jacqueline's favorite color is blue because she thinks it looks pretty. Her hobbies include lingerie, softball, and basketball. Her favorite food is pizza. She lives by the motto, second place is first loser. Her perfect man would be someone with the first name Bobby and the last name Smith. Go get them, Jacqueline. I think she has a Diet Mountain Dew spit cup in the back of her skirt. Her one and only wish is for Obama to get beat in the upcoming presidential election. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 15, Jacqueline Sneaky Cleats Clark. I tell you what, she did work the crowd awfully well. Now contestant number 16, Miss Darla Kardashian. Darla enjoys shopping, getting pedicures, and spending hours upon hours on Facebook. Her favorite foods include chocolate, oysters, and cherries. She loves the color red because it makes her look hot. Her perfect man would have money, and then a little more money. Her one and only wish would be to be the first woman Butler County Judge Executive and be able to take her dog to work with her. Her favorite quote, "I wouldn't marry a man for money, but I wouldn't hold it against him either." Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 16, Miss Darla Kardashian. Josh, if you ever need a reason probably never to run for public office, this might be it.
Yeah, I'm out. Don't write me in for anything.
All right, contestant number 17, Miss Sunflower Moonbeam with Wolves. Sunbeam's favorite foods include anything she can find from Mother Earth, along with the Sonic breakfast menu. Her hobbies include just being, twirling in the meadows, composting, and baking. She feels like a real woman. She feels like a real woman is one that is in touch with her personhood, the Mother Earth, and able to keep time with a tambourine. Her perfect man would be naturally scented, to go with the flow sort of person who is comfortable chaining himself to a tree as he is sleeping in a van. He also needs to be tall and must like my pet ferret jam session. If she had one wish, it would be to buy the world a Coke and sit around the world and groove on one another. Imagine it if you can. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 17, Sunflower Moonbeams with Wolves. And contestant number 18 is Miss Cher. Cher's hobbies include getting manicures, pedicures, and brushing her hair. She loves to eat fruit and prefers the color black because it is slimming. Her favorite quote would be, the trouble with some women is that they get all excited about nothing and then they marry him. She thinks a real woman is someone who never takes no for an answer, and her perfect man would be rich and old. Cher's one wish would be that her credit cards would have no limit. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 18, the one and only Cher.
All right, well, their talent wasn't just working the crowd. They're going to show us something else. So ladies, come on back out here. No matter how bad you want to look away, you just can't. So, there you go. All right, well, ladies, tonight, again, you don't know what's about to happen here, but tonight we're going to ask you to show us how you do the twist. And I don't think we need to explain that, so ladies, let's get down, move around, and twist away. Let's give these ladies a hand as they leave the stage.
How many of you all watch Married with Children? Any Al Bundy fans out there? Well, that's good, because contestant number 19 is Miss Peg Bundy. Peg's favorite color is red because it is the natural color of her hair. Her hobbies include shopping, and more shopping. She enjoys eating salad and Weight Watchers meals. Her favorite quote is, life is short, so smile while you still have teeth. Peg thinks all real women should be able to clean ducks. And her perfect man would be just like Roger Gossett. If she had one wish, it would be, for you know it, world peace. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 19, Miss Peg Bundy. The classic American show, isn't it? A little irreverent. All right, contestant number 20, Miss Redneck Tootie. Judy's favorite food is beans, and cornbread with possum on the side. Her hobbies include hunting and fishing and canning. No G's on the end of any of those. And grew up from the garden and beating the youngins. Her favorite quote is, "I am a woman, hear me roar." Her perfect man would have all his teeth, a four-wheeler that runs, could field dress a deer in under 4 minutes, and likes to wrestle, or in Butler County, wrestle. If Tootie had one wish, it would probably be world peace, because she says they ain't had no peace in the holler. They've been fighting with their neighbors for 3 generations. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 20, Miss Redneck Tootie. Now, contestant number 21 actually couldn't make it tonight. So now, we're ready for contestant number 22, Miss Blue Wildcat. Miss Wildcat's hobbies include playing cards, watching TV, and Butler County High School sports. Her favorite color is blue because all God's people should bleed blue. Her favorite quote comes from Jeff Jennings, which is, "Burly girls are the best." Miss Blue's one and only wish would be to marry Jeff Jennings. She thinks all women would be like Medea, and her perfect man would have the wealth of Donald Trump, the faith of Billy Graham, the looks of Gerard Butler, the voice of Luther Vandross, all combined in a romantic, effective communicator with the passion of When a Man Loves a Woman by Percy Sledge. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 22, Miss Blue Wildcat. I guess you could say Blue Moon. Miss Blue Wildcat.
She has very specific taste in men. Very specific. Okay, ladies, come on back out. 19, 20, and 22. Let's see you again. Let's give them a hand as they come out. Now, we've had some really inspiring talent on stage so far, but we can tell when you ladies walked out that you probably had another gear, another level that you could reach that maybe some of the previous contestants couldn't. So what we'd like for you to do is you're going to dance just like everybody else, and there's not really a specific kind of dance. You can just, whatever moves you, whatever's in your soul. Yeah, right there. But what you have to do besides dancing, we're going to take it up a notch, is you have to lip sync. Okay, so we're going to play a crowd favorite, and we want to see you lip sync. We want to see the whole package. Okay, so let's see what you got. Let's hear it for these ladies. It was great to see some square dancing, wasn't it? It's the forgotten form of dance. I was just thinking, if there is such a thing as space aliens, and they were to get a window on this, they would turn around and go right back home, and maybe they could take me with them. Oh, and wardrobe malfunction number 4. We lost the feather boa.
All right, this concludes round 1. All right, and now the moment that you've all been waiting for. But not really, that moment's actually coming up in a few minutes. But welcome back. It's time to continue our Queen of Hearts pageant. It's time to announce the top 10 ladies for this evening's competition. Now, we all know that really they're all winners. I guess on some level. We're not sure what that level is. But these are in no particular order. And actually, the competition was so intense that there was a tie for 10th place. So there's actually going to be, our top 10 is actually going to be 11.
The winner there is the viewer.
There you go. All right. In no particular order, the first one of our, I must turn the page. They can hear me in the back. Contestants, get ready because we're getting ready to go. The first of the top 11 will be contestant number 5, Isabella Novella. Our second finalist, contestant number 6, Helen Jean. Our next finalist, contestant number 7, Cowgirl Kitty. I think I said this last time, but that's some booty there. All right, contestant number 8, Sally Bounce. Contestant number 9, a crowd favorite, Roxy Nightingale. Our next finalist, contestant number 10, Sharon Wood. I'm maybe enjoying this a little bit too much here. Our next contestant, our next finalist is contestant number 11, Andrina. And another finalist is contestant number 12, Anita Crown. Our next one, contestant number 19, Peg Bundy. And now we're down to 2, Josh. Our next to last finalist, contestant number 20, Redneck Tootie. And our final finalist, making the cut, barely, contestant number 22, Miss Blue Wildcat. Now, I had somebody tell me a few moments ago that Miss Blue Wildcat actually performed well. But that was just way too much ugly to cover up. All right, contestants, when I call your number, please take one step forward and give the crowd your best pose, then smile, and then step back in line. Okay? Contestant number 5, please step forward. Thank you, number 5. You can step back now. Contestant number 6, please step forward. Thank you, number 6. Contestant number 7, step forward, make it happen. Thank you. Contestant number 8, please step forward. Thank you. Contestant number 9, please step forward. Contestant number 10. Contestant number 11. Contestant number 12. In case y'all didn't hear that, it said, come on, Marty, let loose now. All right. Contestant number 19. Please step forward, Peg. I just hear Al saying, oh, Peg. Contestant number 20, please step forward. He stopped the music. It was so good, the music actually stopped. Contestant number 22, please step forward. For those of you in the back, or for those of you up front who actually closed your eyes, that said, go Cats. I saw it a little closer than what I really intended.
All right, let's give these ladies a round of applause. And we're going to give our judges just a second to really take in the whole landscape here, make your final judgments, so talk amongst yourselves, and we'll be back with you in just a second. Have you seen enough? Are you, okay, yes. All right, thank you, ladies. You may exit. Stage left, right, that way. Left, right, your left. Let's give them one more round of applause. This concludes the final judging for the evening. While we're waiting on the final results, the Butler County Baseball Boosters would like to thank all the participants and the businesses they represent for being a part of this great evening. We'll have your results in just a moment, so you can talk, you can hum the Jeopardy theme song, whatever moves you at this point, and we'll be right back with you in just a moment.
Contestants, if your number is called, please return to the stage and remain there until the conclusion of the pageant. Coach Wynn. This is one of those jobs that you don't, coaches do a lot of jobs that you don't recognize that they actually do. This would be one of them. He gets to crown tonight's winners. All right, the third place contestant for tonight's pageant is number 22, Miss Blue Wildcat. The second place winner of tonight's pageant goes to number 9, Roxy Nightingale.
If for some reason the queen of tonight's pageant cannot fulfill her obligations to the crown, contestant number 9, you're ready to step in. Now, before we go on to announce the 2012 Queen of Hearts, we first wanted to announce the One Hot Mama Award. And I don't know about you, this has been actually what I've been most excited about, because this is the one that this is like the American Idol Award tonight. So the people have spoken, and tonight's winner of the One Hot Mama Award is contestant number 10, Sharon Wood.
And now, for that moment that you all have been waiting for, the winner of tonight's Queen of Hearts beauty pageant is contestant number 10, Sharon Wood. And Sharon Wood will be coming out and giving her walk and her wave to all the fans. Please, come on guys, give it up for Sharon Wood and her lovely court. I'd like to book these ladies for personal appearances, bar mitzvahs, any type of small gatherings. Then please contact Tiffany Jones with the Butler County High School Baseball Boosters. She'll give you all of their contact information.
There will be DVDs for sale in case you want to relive this experience. And thanks everybody for coming out and supporting the baseball team. Everybody have a good evening. Be safe. Take care.